Hello. Thanks for joining me. Amanda here. Mama to her. I just thought I'd come and show my face. I've not done a face-to-face video for quite a long time. A couple of years ago, a few events unfolded and it kind of knocked my confidence a little bit. I'm not going to go on about it because it's really boring and it's in the past now and I'm over it. But it did knock my confidence a little bit, and so I stopped sharing face videos, and I used to do quite a few. Maybe I'll do some more. I wanted to come and say hello. A bit of a meet the maker kind of a video, I suppose. It's always nice to put a face to the name and the voice. Sorry about the voice. Yeah, I'm from Yorkshire in England. I can't help it. It was once suggested that I should try and tone my voice down by a person that I used to know who actually trained herself not to speak in her regional accent so that she sounded nicer on her videos. And I thought, oh, I can't be bothered with that. Too much like hard work. So yeah, you get me what's and all, I'm afraid. Don't try and use the translate button either, because it doesn't understand Yorkshire and it'll come out with absolute garbage. So I've had an influx. I'm trying to avoid the glare on my light there on my specs, sorry. An influx of new subscribers this last month. Due to a couple of my videos being quite popular, and if you're lucky as a small YouTube creator and one of your videos goes on the recommended list, which is rare when you're a small channel, but now and again it happens, then it brings in a lot of new people. It's brilliant, it's awesome, it's like winning the lottery when it happens. YouTube analytics aren't kind to small channels. And some people might look at my subscribers and go, well, you know, you're not a small channel. No, I am a very small channel. Like I've said before, there's kids on here opening Kinder eggs with 2 million followers. So I am a very small creator. So I just wanted to come and say hi to all of the new ladies and gents. I do know that most of my followers are ladies and of a certain age, and what countries you come from, because YouTube analytics tells you. So you're all probably female and you're all roughly around my age. I'm 49, so roughly around my age, give or take 20 years either side. Is the average age of my watchers, so there you go. I know more about you than you think. No, yeah, so do have a look at the analytics so that to try and guide me. Anyway, that's boring. Gosh, I've come on to try and be fun and that's well boring. So I just wanted to say hello to all of the new subscribers, and also over 50% of people that watch me aren't subscribed, but they're obviously coming and watching but not subscribed. So hit the subscription bell, and then when I do upload, because I do upload lots of stuff, you might not like it all. Sometimes it's good and sometimes it's a little bit rubbish, but in my defence, I'm quite fun to watch. So even the rubbish stuff, it will still be fun to watch. I'm like sinking like this. I need to sit up straight. I've got I don't know how many videos I've got. I've not looked. About 1,700 and something. I've been on YouTube ages, and I've done everything from fabric crafting, shabby chic crafting, card making. I was a Stampin' Up demonstrator for a hot minute. So box making, there's all sorts on my channel, and my passion for the last probably 2 or 3 years has been journaling. I dare say junk journaling, or they'll come for me in comments. Don't use the term junk journal out of context, whatever you do, or you're for it. So I'm digressing here. So the other day I had a comment from a lady, and she was really nice. She wasn't mean, she wasn't necessarily being negative, but I've had other similar comments about using the term junk journal. So what I make are journals. I'm not going to say junk journal. And she sort of said, oh well, you get digitals and you use whatever and you cut it out and stick it on. That's not a junk journal. Junk journal's made from junk. So I thought, okay, and then I sat and I had a thought about what junk journal is, and it's typically junk mail that comes through the door, which is photographic, digitally created images that you then cut out and stick in your journals. What's the difference? The only difference is that I create my own, other people buy theirs, and you get and you know, junk's for free. That's the only difference. It's the same thing. So yeah, don't let anybody tell you that there is a right or a wrong way to craft. That is a big emphasis on my channel. There's no right or wrong way of doing anything. Okay, anything that I create on my channel, you can create with what you have at home. I do make digital images. You don't have to use them. You know, I'm sharing the idea. You can take the ideas and use them. So I've done card making, journaling, box making. I do all sorts of things. I don't always stick to one thing. I'm a bit of a flitterer. Is that a word? Just made that up. So I'm a jack of all trades and master of none, which is mostly seen as a negative kind of description. But when you're a crafter, if you're a genuine crafter, you don't only make one thing. A genuine crafter can turn their hand to anything, and you can make anything, and you can get inspiration from everywhere. I get inspiration from card makers, I get inspiration from album makers, I get inspiration from journal makers, I get inspiration from mixed media artists. You can get inspiration from any kind of video, so don't restrict yourself to only watching people that make cards or only watching people that make journals, because it's all transferable. Yeah, you might see somebody do a certain fold on a card and you think, oh, that would make a really interesting component for a journal, or vice versa. Don't restrict yourself to one genre. There's so much out there on YouTube. Have a good look, especially in my channel. I'm only kidding. So yeah, also my friend Lou, who I work with, I'm trying not to get that glare. But if I take my glasses off, then I can't see. Who helps me make my digitals? We kind of, I suppose it's kind of like a partnership. She suggested that, I'm sinking again, that I started doing vlogs. Now, as I've said before, I've not shown my face on YouTube for a long time because I lost confidence, you know, in myself, in my crafting. You know, you get to where you think people don't like you and all these negative things, and then you know, you kind of get over it and you heal from it and you move forward. And that's kind of what I've been doing for probably the past year and a half. And I have been really enjoying my crafting. I'm absolutely loving it. I love making journals. I've got some projects coming up that are not journals, nothing to do with journals, and then I'm planning on I want to do a big mini album. I've just been and bought some card because I want to do a big massive mini album. So I've got all ideas in my head all of the time. So lots and lots of content. But she did say, why don't you do a vlog? And I'm like, who's going to watch? Who's going to be interested? And she's like, Amanda, you're interesting. People are interested in what you've got to say, and vlogs are really popular, and blah 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 blah. So I might give my hand at it. I don't know, but I could take you round and about and show you where I live. I live in a really interesting place with some lovely buildings, especially all the lovely folks over there in the United States of America. So it is really interesting. So yeah, I don't know. Well, I'll have a think and I'll see. But I'm trying to not sink into my chair because my posture's horrible. I need to just, really the purpose is to help and build my confidence and get myself back on track. So the influx of new subscribers really gave me a little bit of a kind of a mental boost, and sort of like, Amanda, people do want to watch what you want to do, what you're doing, you're on the right track, just be patient, and you know, it will grow, and it is doing. So yeah, we'll see. But I do flip. I don't do just one kind of crafting. So if you do subscribe, you're going to get a whole plethora of crafting. Yeah. So as I say, it's just to show my face so you can put a name to me and you know who you subscribe to, and when you hear my horrible accent, you've now got a mental picture. Print it out and put it on the fireplace and keep the kids away from the fire. So yeah, also my group, my Facebook group is really getting popular. Now there's links below all my videos to everything I talk about, so if you want to come along you can. Really popular. Now cynics would say that's because I've been giving loads of freebies away on there, but that's fine. It's a really friendly, supportive place. I don't think I've ever seen a negative comment on there. It's lovely because then other crafters feel safe to share and that they're not going to get criticised and you know, judged, because you know, let's face it, ladies and gents, we can all be a little bit judgy, can't we? Can all be a little bit mean and all think that we're a little bit better than everybody else, you know, and that's not a junk journal because you've not used junk. I don't care. Don't care. I can't say the word Karen. Don't be a Karen, because lots of my nicest friends are all called Karen, so can't use that word. But don't be a Debbie Downer. Oh no, I've got loads of friends called Debbie as well. Just don't be like that. Don't be one of those kind of people. Be supportive, be nice and be friendly. Because the world's a much nicer place when everybody's nice to each other. There's absolutely none of that in there. It's I love scrolling through and seeing what people have made, and you know, how they support each other and how they welcome each other when we get new people. It's just lovely. Really, I'm really lucky. So yeah, don't look at my mess. Don't look at my comparethemeerkat.com teddy bear. That's a bit of a family joke. My daughter got me that from a charity shop. I'll just hide the mess. Can I hide it? No, can't hide it. But yeah, if I just zoom this around a little bit, you'll see I don't have a picture perfect craft room. This should be a small dining room, and I've pinched it. Let me go back. You know, don't have everything all, you know, pink and rose gold and matching. It's just drawers full of stuff. And more drawers full of stuff. And more stuff. And there's a heap of stuff in front of me. So yeah, because I do all kinds of crafting, I have all kinds of stuff in here. It's a bit of a... do you know what? We should really be insuring our craft rooms, because when we think about how much money is in here, I dread to think what would happen if there was a fire. I would literally cry. I don't know why my friend told me to do a vlog. I think I'm just absolutely rubbish at it, and I talk drivel, twaddle, lots of Yorkshire terms. If you ever watching a video and you don't understand something I've said, leave me a message and I'll interpret it for you into the proper Queen's English. It's not a problem. So please do subscribe, keep watching. If you are new, thank you. I do appreciate it. And I answer every single comment that I get. If I don't answer a comment, I'll leave a heart, and I only do that when I'm not feeling well. If I'm poorly, you just get a heart. But otherwise, I go through my comments every day and I answer every single one, because I'm grateful for everybody that comes on my channel. So thank you. You really do make it a joy and keep me going, and it stops me from going crazy and shouting at fruit in Asda, as does the supermarket, in case you don't live in England. I shouldn't assume everybody knows what I'm talking about. So thank you for watching. I hope that now you've got a face to fit the voice, it doesn't offend you too much, and I hope that you'll carry on watching and we'll have some crafty fun together. Bye for now. If I can turn this off without dropping it on the floor.